Cooking, cooking with Anjanee. Cooking, we're cooking with Anjanee.
So today we're gonna be making soft tacos. First, you will need the soft tacos, right? I got these from the store. You know, you can have any soft tacos or whatever. You know, just super soft, just so soft. And then we're gonna need 3 pieces of boneless chicken. Then we're gonna need some carrots, some corn, some lettuce, some broccoli. This is really gonna be healthy because we're gonna do healthy things in quarantine because we're trying to stay fit, right? We cannot stay fat, we gotta stay fit. Wrong F. I'm gonna be using organic honey mustard dressing to put on the tacos just so it could have a little bit of flavor, and plus since I'm using like vegetables, it makes sense. You know, I'm not really gonna go for the cheese and the starch and everything like that. And we also have this big knife to cut these hoes because these hoes be playing. First, we're gonna start by cutting the chicken. When you're cutting the chicken, you want to make sure that you're not being crazy with the knife, right? You don't want to do this. We're gonna just make this a little bit easier for ourselves. So we're gonna turn it. Make sure you wash it, okay? Make sure you wash the meat, because if you don't wash the meat, you're gonna get corona and die. Oh damn. Okay, I kind of like. Anyways, we're gonna cut the meat this way, right? We're gonna do like little pieces, and what I like to do with it is if it has like one of these hanging off, you know, one of these little pieces just dangling off, we're gonna just cut that because that's kind of like a piece itself. A bowl just to gather all the meat and everything I need on the side for seasoning, right? We are not big fans of unseasoned meat. This is not gonna stay like this. I'm just gonna tell you now, if you have anything against seasoning or adobo, please exit this channel. This is not the channel for adobo haters.
This channel does not support Goya supporting Trump.
Okay, no adobo haters. So now we're gonna go like this, and we're just gonna cut it as 3 pieces, right? You just want to make sure that you're cutting the meat this way, right? Because we want these kind of pieces. We want these little chunks, right? We don't want too big, not too small. So we're just gonna go down the line, cutting the meat. This is you know, we don't want this. We don't want this. These are good. That was just the top. So expect the top to be a little, you know, a little weaker than all of these solid pieces. And what I like to do is I like to cut them all at once, right? Because that gives a little bit of equal size and basically just speeds up the process. So you can just hold it softly, just glide the knife through the chicken, right, top to bottom. Just make sure everything is good and just go like that. I don't want to move it, but I'm just gonna hold it, go to the top. Do not cut your fingers because then you will have blood on the chicken, and that is disgusting, and we don't want to eat bloody chicken, especially because it's not the blood of the chicken, it's your blood. All right, so now I'm getting down to the little 3 pieces. Just smell like that. Just glide it through. This is chicken. This is not lobster. I would think these are good on their own, so I'm just gonna. Now we have the chicken ready to get seasoned. Practice with me. Seasoned. What I will be seasoning with today:
1 tablespoon of adobo, 1 teaspoon of onion, 1 teaspoon of garlic, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of chili, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of oregano.
This part is completely optional, but I am currently using a heavy duty type of pan. Now, most people would, you know, wipe it dry because we're going to be using oil. So you don't want it wet because that will cause it to pop out of the pan and like pop and attack you. What I learned is a trick when I used to work in a restaurant is just turn on the fire and the water will slowly burn out, as you can see. Now that all the water is burned out, we're gonna go right in and pour about, I would say, a tablespoon of oil, or not, just eyeball it.
Perfect day to maybe, hey, just lie in bed, sleep in, or simply work out that slab that's hanging over the bed. Get up!
Fuck it, who cares? You want the oil to go all around the pan, so just, that looks pretty good. Now that that is ready, what I like to do is just to test it, I'm gonna turn down the fire to low, low, low. A little bit of water. Just ready. Little trick. So now I'm just gonna toss in the chicken, or not. Now that the water is starting to really get out of the pan, you definitely want to pay more attention to the meat because you don't want it to eventually start sticking. I would advise you to prepare some paper towels for the drying process of the tortillas ahead of time, so when they are ready, because these will cook very fast. And you definitely want to make sure you're on low, 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 low. Okay? So you just take a tortilla, and I believe this is ready. You hear that sound? This pan is a little unstable, but you get the idea. Grab your spatula and just start moving it around a little bit more. And just really paying attention to the meat. But I'm going to raise the heat just a little bit more. Cover it back up. Now we have to check the other side. You want to keep it actively flipping. You don't want one side to be crazy burnt and then you got the other side soft. So this one there, and then I got this one on about there. Keep it like this until both of them are finished. Now that all the water has evaporated, we're gonna use a smaller size of oil, just about that much. You don't need a lot of oil for the tortillas because we don't want them to over fry, right? We just want a little bit, so we're just gonna spread that around. And let it heat up just a little bit. Over here, we're gonna check on the chicken. It's turning a white color, which is perfect. That is what we want because now we're steam cooking it before we actually fry cook it. Get a good amount of oil on both sides, right? We don't want one side oiler than the other side, right? Not, you know, oiler is not a word, but then just wait for all of this to start bubbling up. Once it starts bubbling up, that's a clear indication that it's almost done. If you look very carefully, you'll notice that it actually starts to bubble. Just like eggs. You know when you're cooking scrambled eggs and it starts to bubble, that means that the other side is burning. Look at that. I'm so weird. For me personally, this is perfect. It has a little bit of brown going on, but it's still a soft taco. So now we're gonna take our little light-skinned baby and put the light-skinned baby right on this tissue just to get any excess oil drawn out, and we're gonna repeat the whole process again. Now, the chicken is still a little steamy, which is great. So we have a little time to do the next one. This is what we don't want. No, now I gotta do it again because I let it sit too long on a high fire. I'm so mad. I gotta really do this again. In the arms of an angel. If you like it crispy, heard you. Me? Nah. we just gonna do another one. A lot better. A lot better. If your chicken starts to, you know, stick to the pan, just add a little bit more water. Now that the meat is basically finished, it has this little, you know, golden brown type of color going on. We can check the big pieces, check the inside, make sure the inside is done. When you fold it up like this, right? So first we're gonna add some of it. Then next we're gonna do the toppings. Now we're gonna take a spoon, right? And we're going to use what we got. So I'm gonna use the back of the spoon, just put a little bit, and we're just gonna spread that. Now that this one is done, just put that on the side. Do the same thing for this one. So now we got this shell to go. Got one shell going. We're gonna sit the other one up just like that, right next to it, so you can fill it in. These are the tacos. Everything is finished. Like I said, it's a little bit leftover corn, but it's okay. We're gonna use that later on for something else. But these are the tacos. They look so healthy and so delicious. Oh my God. Now that I'm done with our tacos, look at this. This is so nice. This is so... I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I know I gotta like take pictures of it and cover art, but like all right, my mouth is watering. So here, oh, it's falling apart. See, I'm telling you, a bowl with tacos, not a plate, a bowl.